I will tell you kind of the aspect in November that's kind of got me, I don't want to say concerned, but kind of like, I wonder how this one's going to work out. We have Mars in the sign of Scorpio, and like our planet of action, aggression, and sex is all like crazy right now because it's in the sign of Scorpio, and it's like pushing this kind of like fight and kind of like pushing energy and kind of like, are you loyal or are you not? Kind of this amazing energy. So it's kind of like, but I will tell you the days that really kind of like, how is this going to work out? I will tell you November 18th, Mars and the Sun kind of unite in Scorpio. So they kind of like make this really amazing energy. And that's going to be like emboldening us or kind of like empowering us to kind of make some changes in our lives. But it's kind of like, what are the changes? And I will tell you, because usually Mars is considered like the planet of action and aggression, like soldiers and energy and kind of defending ourselves. But I will say kind of the next couple of aspects before it gets out of the sign is kind of like, how are we going to do this one? The next one is Mars in Scorpio and Pluto in Capricorn link up. And this is the one that I'm kind of like, how is this one going to work out? Because Pluto is our planet of like death and rebirth and kind of changing things, and it's in the sign of Capricorn, which is all about like, let's do it, let's go for it, like that cheerleader, let's go. And then we've got Mars, our planet of action and aggression, in the sign of Scorpio, which is all about like pushing the changes and that sort of thing. And I just kind of wonder, like, what are the changes we're trying to push? Like, where are we going with this? Because it's one of those, we've already had crazy energy in 2023 for a while, and then we've got this energetic kind of like energy, kind of like, what else is going to come out, like what else is going to happen. And I almost have like a fear at times of like, what are the changes and why are they coming in at us? Because it's one of those, the energy is unclear how it's going to change. It's one of those, the energy, how it comes into you is dependent on what sign you were born under, what planet you were born under, what sign they were in. All of that kind of energy comes in differently. So everybody is affected a little bit differently in each of the aspects. No matter what aspect we're talking about, they're always that way. But I will tell you, it's one of those like, Mars and Pluto together, usually that's the start of something kind of not good. So I'm kind of like, what are we going to do? And how is this going to happen? And I guarantee you there are going to be big changes between the 18th and the 21st and almost until the 24th, when Mars kind of like moves into Sagittarius, which is going to give us more an adventure attitude and kind of like what's coming up next and how we're going to do this. So that's going to be like a much easier energy. But until then, from the 18th through the 24th, it's like